There's this heartening news happening in this lovely African country, Zimbabwe, that there have been some food shortage and also drought and famine happening in this beautiful land that the people are actually suffering. But recently, there have been this news that have popped up, and people are talking and they are saying, "Wait, Zimbabwe, what are you guys even saying?" Well, see this. This person tweeted this and says, "In Zimbabwe, the government has approved the killing of 200 elephants, which are to be distributed to hunger-stricken Zimbabwean family. These are landowners, hardworking, educated people who can't do anything with their land. Majority are focusing on SA while home is mess." Okay, so basically, it was not my intention to actually post this tweet here, because I know man was actually throwing a shot between the kind of a little rivalry feud between Zimbabwe and South Africans, but I was just actually trying to get you guys' attention onto something. So just debunk this statement that person made at the later part of the tweet. Okay, let's see the main point here. Okay, so it says Zimbabweans are up to this. See this.
Now, in the midst of a severe drought that's grappling southern Africa, Zimbabwe has announced that it will slaughter 200 elephants for the first time in over 4 decades to cope with food shortages. Last week, Zimbabwe's environment minister said that the country has enough elephants. He added that the government is also mulling a plan to dry the meat and send it to communities deprived of food by mobilizing the country's women. Now, according to Zimbabwe's Parks and Wildlife Authority, or the ZimParks, the culling process of 200 elephants will begin in the Hwang province, where elephants and humans come in frequent contact. The Hwang is also home to the country's largest natural reserve, which hosts 65,000 of these animals, which is 4 times its capacity. Zimbabwe has around 100,000 elephants, which is the second highest in the world after Botswana, and the last time Zimbabwe culled its elephants was way back in 1988. Now, according to the UN, around 42% of the population in the country.
Those guys who still want to look for greener pastures, legally or illegally, they prefer to get the other side to South Africa for greener pastures. They usually forget the old this side, the young, the women, who are left to fend on their own, and especially the old people.
Well, there you have it, my fellow Africans. So this is what happening in Zimbabwe. The people are actually in a long drought and famine, that their crops are dying, there's no food and there's hunger everywhere. And then the people are saying that there's also shortage of water, people. And it's estimated that Zimbabwe have the second highest elephant populations, and because of the drought and there are layers of water or water shortage, they believe that there will be no enough water for these elephants to survive. But there's a quick question I want to ask my fellow Africans. I want you guys to actually have your takes here. The Zimbabwe government is saying that they want to cool 200 elephants to cater for hunger and the suffering people in Zimbabwe. Not because they feel like killing them, but they are saying that it's because these elephants will actually or might actually die anyway, because there's shortage of water and they might not survive it. So they believe that why don't they use the animals to feed the people rather than letting them die or natural death, because there's no water to feed the people. So my take here is, as an African, what do you think Zimbabwe should do? Do you agree to the fact that there's hunger and the people actually needs, or the elephants should be used to cater for the hunger people because they will actually die anyway? Or you believe that they should actually find a different alternative to solve this mess or this problem here? Because why are they touching the animals? Let me know your point of view under the comment section. Do you think that the Zimbabwean government is right saying that although the animals will actually die anyway, but they can actually use them as food to their hunger-stricken people? Or you think that no, they should rather leave the animals and think about a different option or perspective? Let me know your takes here, okay? Let me know what you think about this move. Let me know. I'm here in the comment section to see what you guys have to say. Let me know. All right, so let's see some interesting comments from other Africans, what they have to say about this. But your comment is still needed though. At the comment section, let me see what you think. So this one says, is this sustainable? Feed them for a month and then what? Okay, so this one is saying that you guys are saying you want to cool these animals to these elephants to cater for the hunger-stricken people. But he's saying that, is this even sustainable? How long can you be killing the elephants to cater for this hunger? Can't you guys actually have something different to do? So Brandem left a question emoji for the Ugandan officials and government officials, okay? Hopefully you guys can see this. Well, this one also says, what are they still waiting for? Okay, so this is another point here. Man is saying that, yo, you guys have enough elephants living and they might actually die because of this hunger. What are you guys even waiting for? Cook something, okay? So man is actually saying, cook. What are you guys waiting for? You got Zimbabweans. What are you waiting for? So as I said, everybody then his takes here. Someone is saying that they should actually leave the animals. One is also saying that, humans are dying. These animals will die anyway. What are you people even waiting for? These are all some people personal takes. Let me know your takes too in the comment section, okay? Well, this one also says, good move. Again, this one also says, this is the dumbest thing I have read in a while. 200 elephants can't even feed people for months. Well, as I said, the comment section was heated. It was between, cook them. When it was, no, let the animals be. Think of other alternatives, because they actually believe that this short-term thing they want to do is not actually sustainable enough to save the Zimbabweans from hunger, because they can actually have different method. Okay, so these were the kind of comments that it was like, So you personally, what is your take? What do you think Zimbabweans needs to do? Do you think the animals will die anyway so they can cook them? Or you also think that no, they should either think of a more sustainable way? Well, that is how it is happening in Zimbabwe. Too bad they are actually facing this drought. Hopefully it will rain and hopefully things can change for them. But for now, this is what they are actually going to do. Let me see your take on this news, okay? Let me see what you think about what is happening in Zimbabwe and what their officials are actually saying. All right, and as we say, as my first tweet was, I actually jumped on this issue through that South African post that he posted on Twitter, and my bio says that I'm here bringing Twitter to YouTube. So we're going to discuss anything concerning Africa and how it's actually being said or is being going on Twitter here on YouTube. So it might be a banter between Zimbabwe and South Africans that I had to share, but I'm just being real and honest with you people. That is how come I found this story. So I had to actually share it and let you guys know exactly how things are actually on the Twitter streets, okay? Don't take anything personal. Or should I say X streets, all right? So my name is Without say, let me see you in the comment section. Let me see what you think. Do you think the elephants need to be cooked? Or do you also think that, nah, save the elephants, get some different alternative? But what I want you to know is that this thing is not just about elephants and cooking and having other alternatives. There's an elephant life and there's a human life. You personally, if you are in the shoes of Ugandan officials, what will you do? Will you save the elephant life or the people's life? Let me see at the comment section. Let me see what your takes are, okay? My name is Without say, this was African Time. See you guys around.